Maligaon is going to celebrate the feast of Laura Vicuna, that is on 22nd January of 2021. We, the members of Red House of Class A, have organized a short prayer service to commemorate the auspicious day. At the outset, we invoke God's blessing by offering a floral tribute and lighting the lamp. Now, we are presenting before you a prayer song.
You're clothed in splendor and light, and your life which was pure and so simple, fills our youth with joy and delight. Oh Laura, you love us for Jesus, for Him we detested all sins. Oh, grant that with Jesus and Mary, the prize of heaven to win. With Laura, you the purest, we are made with God's tenderest love. When our way feeling insecurest, let us lead the light from above. Oh Laura, you love us for Jesus, for Him you detested all sins. Oh, grant that with Jesus and Mary, the prize of heaven to win.
Now, Tanya is going to give a glimpse on saintly life of Laura Vicuna.
Of Laura Vicuna. Laura was born in Santiago, Chile in 1891. Her father was a soldier, died when she was only 2 years old. Laura's mother Mercedes had to find some way to support Laura and her new baby sister. She with her two daughters sought refuge in Argentina. She met a wealthy ranch owner named Manuel Mora. Mora promised Mercedes that if she came to live with him, he would send Laura to a boarding school taught by nuns. In 1900, the Salesian sisters welcomed Laura Vicuna into their college in Junín de los Andes. The following year, Laura made her first communion, and like Saint Dominic Savio, she took the resolution to love God with her whole heart, to mortify herself and to die rather than sin, to make Jesus known and make reparation for the offenses Jesus receives. When Laura realized that her mother was living in a sinful situation, she offered her life to God for her mother's conversion. According to Father Cristiano, the writer of her biography tells us that Laura suffered secretly in her heart. One day she decided to offer her life and to accept that willingly in exchange for the salvation of her mother. Laura increased her asceticism and, with the consent of her professor, privately vowed to live the three vows professed by religious sisters: poverty, chastity, and obedience. Worn out with sacrifice and ill health, she died in Junín de los Andes, Argentina, on January 22, 1904. Laura Vicuna's remains lie in the chapel of the Salesian Sisters in Bahia Blanca, Argentina. On September 3, 1988, on the Young People's Mount on the Beatitudes, in the presence of thousands of young participants in the Confronto 88 and in the year of the 100th anniversary of Don Bosco's death, Saint Pope John Paul II beatified Laura Vicuna. The Pope proposed her as a model of evangelical coherence to the point of giving one's life for the mission of salvation. Her memory is celebrated on January 22. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. Now, we bring a beautiful choreographed presentation in the hymn of praising Laura Vicuna.
Hail Laura, you are a star.
by the golden speech of Sister Superior. Thank you.
Rosemary Sania, the principal, Sister Elswood Walil, the vice principal, my dear loving teachers and students. It is a joyful occasion for me to wish you all a very happy feast of Laura Vicuna, young adolescent girl who became a saint in our institution in Argentina. We are happy because you are the young girls who have a model to follow after the example of Laura Vicuna. You have already honored her in many ways. A young girl born in a rich family, after death of her father, due to poverty and famine, she has to migrate to Argentina with her mother. But she always lived a moral life, what she had learned in the school, to be pure in body and soul. Her mother did not lead a good life because of the poverty she experienced, the love for her children. She has to collect money. So she did not lead a decent life. This one gave sorrow to her soul and her body, and she offered her life for the conversion of her mother. She is a model for the whole world, especially in the Salesian family for our young students. My dear children, this is a lot of many young girls after this pandemic. Let us pray to Laura Vicuna, the saint who experienced, that she may intercede for all the children those who are suffering the migration, lack of accommodation, and financial problem for their education. We are sure that she will intercede for us. So once again, wish you a very happy wish of Laura Vicuna, especially that she may be a model for all of you, and she may bless you and your dear family and your teachers too and our institution. Wish you all the best.